Hey y'all, welcome to the Style Chronicles. I wanted to talk about the new, or it's not new, it's been, I guess, available since like earlier this year, January or February. I've seen reviews from it stemming from February over the course of the summer, and then I had not seen it available for purchase near me until here recently, and it was just a trip to H-E-B to get water and snacks for my daughter's soccer team that this was on an end cap. So I know it was not there last week. So it is new to me, new to the people around me, but the NYX go-to palette, indispensable. And this is the Wanderlust palette. And like I said, it just appeared on my H-E-B end cap this week. Last week it was not there. I go that way every single time I go to the grocery store. So yeah. It was fully stocked, and there are two palettes. There's this one, and then there's a Bon Voyage palette as well. And the Bon Voyage has green and emerald green and like a navy taupey colors. So definitely more cool in tone. This one is warmer in tone. You can see the neutrals. And I just thought it was a really neat little palette, and I love the consistency of NYX eyeshadows. Jeez, I can't talk. And this one has not disappointed me. The only problem I had between the two, picking between this one and the Bon Voyage one, I knew I would wear all these neutrals. I love, love, love neutral shades. And the Bon Voyage, like I said, had more cool tone, purple, green, like a light pink kind of highlight. And those, while they're fun to wear, I won't wear every single day. Those I have to be in a very, special mood to really put a lot of color on my face. I like colored lipstick, that's about it. But I do wear colored eyeshadow from time to time. However, like I said, for a palette, this is just more wearable for me. The only thing that is not more wearable is this blush shade. Now, both palettes have the same shimmer, highlight, and contour bronzer. But this color in this palette is very warm tone to go with the rest of the eyeshadows. And in the Bon Voyage, it's a very cool toned blush, so definitely more pink in tone, and that is something that I do prefer to be cool tone. So I like very warm colors on my eyes and very cool tones on my cheeks, and then my lipstick I change depending on my mood. So I pretty much always stick with the same regimen. So this is the only thing that I really was not in love with, but I'm impressed nonetheless. So I have on most of these eyeshadows, which you can see up close. They're very pretty, very pigmented eyeshadows, by the way. So here are the bottom three, and you can see exactly how pigmented they are. And if I swipe them on my skin, there they are. I mean, just very, very well pigmented, very impressive for, drugstore eyeshadows. Of course, NYX is one of those that kind of spurs the line. It blurs the line a little bit between drugstore and higher end, if you will. It's definitely got the drugstore price point, but I think it has a very high-end quality to it. So the shades are always very pigmented, very, soft, very what you would expect of like a higher end product. So I'm very happy with these shadows, and I do have this as my highlight. This is my, crease color. This is my outer corner, and then this one I put slightly inward a little, and then this gold shade right here I put in here, and then on to highlight the inner corner. So I did kind of a wash of them. The only one I did not use today is this pink kind of shade right here, but it's really, really pretty. And then for my cheeks, I did use all three of these, not that you can tell, but they are very, very pretty as well, and I'll swatch those so you can see the pigmentation. They are a little chalky in comparison to the shadows. The shadows are very creamy. These are very, very chalky in consistency. Let me show you here, which is like the most awkward place to show you a swatch. Okay, there's the highlight. Do you see the highlight right there? Right there. So there's the blush and then the bronzer. And they went on very, very nicely. They are a little chalky, so you do have a lot of dust in the pan when you're using it. And the only issue that I have with these, aside from this being a very warm-toned, corally, peachy blush, which is not something that I prefer, I really do prefer a cool tone. So there's those two next to each other. A cool tone blush on my cheeks. To me, it makes me look more healthy, or it makes me look like me, I think. So yeah, The only other thing is it's hard to get a brush into these. These are big enough for eyeshadow brushes. These are very large for, like, if you use your MAC 139, it's hard to get in here without touching the contour or the highlights. So definitely kind of a little brush issue, and then getting it on, you know, it goes on very nicely. But it is a little dusty. Okay, so there is that blush. Let's let that adjust. And then for the contour, of course, you know, this brush fit very, very well in there. And I did that on my cheeks and down the sides of my nose. And then for the highlights, I just went in with this brush, which is also very, very large. I mean, it's hard to get just the product because it's large. But that goes on very nice. It makes your skin look like ice, kind of. It's got that ice look to it. So very nice little palette, and like I said, this is new to me, so my subscribers that watch around me, because people that I know and talk to on a daily basis actually watch, and I didn't know anybody I knew watched, but there are friends of mine, family members, and friends of, like, my parents that watch me regularly, and this is available there. There's actually some parents at my daughter's school that have found me, and that's kind of odd, or not odd, just weird, awkward, I guess. But yeah, so this is available at my HEB if you frequent my HEB. If not, perhaps your HEB, because most HEBs tend to be the same. So nicely done palette. I do like the colors, and I think for a drugstore brand, it is a great go-to, like, everyday or travel. You just take this with you, palette. So yeah, I do, like I said, have to add pink to my cheeks because that is just kind of my look. Like, I just prefer cool toned cheek to an everyday look. So that is it. On my lips, I do have an NYX lip gloss. It's in Istanbul, which is not a purple, it's like a lavendery pink shade, which is really pretty. So thank you so much for watching, and I will talk to you guys later. And yes, I will do a tutorial on this. I was going to do it today, but I just needed to get dressed. So yeah, that was kind of where I'm at. Oh, let me show you a close-up of my shadow. You guys see? And it's really pretty, and they're so soft and blendable and just really nice for everyday wear. So thank you so much for watching, like I said, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.